Okay, Robby here, Dodgy Garage, mobile DPF cleaning. This is a Peugeot 3008, and customer says it's quite a new vehicle. This customer says that the DPF light is on. It's a 2017, very nice car this. The OBD port is underneath. You just need to remove that cover that I've got up there on the top of the dash and put in your dongle there. It's in already. I've already brought up the information. Let's take a quick look. Some information to look at. Distance remaining before replacement of particle filter. There's still 69,000 kilometers to go. Distance already traveled is 90,000. Other information there: engine speed, particulate filter pressure. This is the one that we're interested in over here. Engine off, ignition on. It's at 0, which would indicate that the pressure sensor is working correctly. Let's just start her up and see what the pressure looks like. And at idle we're at 46 millibars of pressure, so it needs to be between 0 and 10, more or less. So that's a bit blocked up. And the customers told me on this vehicle that the I'm going to switch the car off now. Engine management light is on. Customers told me that the vehicle's been used for school runs and to the shops and back, and that's invariably why the vehicle has blocked up. Okay, so on this car, it's underneath. We get to the DPF, we go find the DPF underneath. I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, so we're underneath here. It's a bit tight, even though the vehicle's on ramps. Here is the DPF underneath, and this is the pipe that we're looking for. This is the connector. Just get this guy off and we'll be putting our fluid in through here. Then I'll give it half an hour for the fluid to do its thing, clean out the DPF, reduce the particles in there. Then I'll start the car up, bring it up to temperature, and hopefully that'll be job done. Right, let's get on with it. Okay, so all I've done here is connected my own pipe onto the end of that connector there. Here's the pipe that I've taken off. I put my own pipe on here and I've pushed it out to the side over there, so I'll be able to start the car up and deliver the chemical on the side there, which is just more convenient for me. Okay, so I now have the pipe that's connected up to the DPF. Okay, comes along here, and we put with the engine idling, we put the fluid in 5-second intervals. Do it just like that till it's all done. Okay, that's it. All the fluid's in, and I've just turned the ignition off. Turn the engine off, ignition back on again, and we are at 9:15. So at 9:45 we'll switch it back on and watch the pressure drop. Okay, so we're back underneath. Sorry, I've got something in my mouth. So all I'm going to do now is take off this extension pipe of mine that I've used to put the fluid in. We're going to put this pipe back on. And I carry these little clamps because oftentimes when I take one of these clamps off, as you can see, they get a bit graunched and damaged, so I just put on a new clamp for ease and convenience, just like that. There we go, that's it. So we're done underneath. These are quite big DPFs on these vehicles. I've seen on other vehicles that have much smaller ones. So these ones generally tend to last quite well. Okay, next thing is back inside the car. Once that half hour is up, and then we bring the car up to temperature, watch the pressure drop. Once it's dropped, then we reset everything, tell the car that it's happy days, and then we're good to go. Okay, so half an hour has passed. The time is now 9:46 and time to start her up. We're going to expect to see the DPF pressure quite high, which it is on idle, and we're going to rev her up and slowly watch that differential pressure drop. These cars rev the wrong way around. Okay, it's about 3,000 revs. We're at 252 odd millibars of pressure, and that's going to start dropping. At 3,000 revs, we're looking for anywhere between below 100 millibars, between 40-80 would be good. See how we go. Okay, so the pressure is dropping slowly, and we've only been running for 30 seconds, 1 minute, trying to keep it on more or less 3,000. This car is actually quite good at keeping the correct engine revs, so we'll see how we go. That's looking good so far. And then of course I like to keep an eye on the temperatures of the exhaust. We're going to wait for this car's engine to warm up properly. It hasn't even begun to warm up properly yet. And then on these Peugeots, when you look for the exhaust information, they have very conveniently put exhaust line information 1, exhaust line information 2, exhaust line information 3, all together, all grouped together. I know certainly on my VW Crafter there are 512 different modules that you have to search through to find the information that you're looking for. So this is really convenient. Select all. Okay. Give it a moment. Differential pressure, we're at 92 at 3,000 revs. We're getting there. Okay, so after about 3 minutes, I think, at idle, we're now at 9 millibars of pressure. That's still going to drop. Vehicle's idling. There you can see revs 450. So that's a good success. So what I'm going to do is I'm also going to tell it that it's got a new DPF, and the reason for that is because what I would like to do now that it's breathing okay is, I'll show you, exhaust line, is it information 3? Let's have a look, select all. Temperatures are fine. No, it's not there. It will be select all number 1. Total weight of additives deposited in the particulate filter 24.19 grams. Rate of clogging 22.56%. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, so on this car, read fault code. There are no DTCs because I've cleared them already. And on this car, you've got to clear the fault codes before you can go to special function, and then replacement parts, and then work on emission control unit, and then replacement of particulate filter, start the engine. Okay, Switch off the engine. Okay. Switch on the ignition again. Okay. Start the engine and allow it to run for 1 minute. Okay. And you've got to do this procedure exactly as the car says, otherwise it bombs you out. So do that, no worries. Okay. Almost there. Okay, ignition off. Wait for 30 seconds. Okay, we're almost there again. Switch on the ignition again to do that. Okay. And there we go. That's what you're looking for. Happy days. That's all right. Then we're going to go back to exhaust line information. Read data stream. Exhaust line information, I think, was at number 2. Select all. Okay, so distance remaining now before replacement of particulate filter, we're now at 230,000 kilometers again. We're all at 0. That's all good. Okay, back there. Then exhaust line information 3. Select all. No, it's not the one I'm looking for at the moment. So it must be exhaust line information 1. Okay, and the information that I'm looking for there is total weight of additive deposit in particular filter 0 grams. And that's what I'm looking for. Rate of clogging is now 11.23, 0 grams.